welcome to Naresh Koppu channel. I am Naresh, history faculty. In this video, I am going to discuss about 1857 revolt. Revolt is completely changed the nature of British administration in India. Up to 1857, East India Company ruled India. Because of 1857 revolt, total scenario changed, total administration setup changed. East India Company was abolished. Reasons behind 1857 revolt. Remember, 1857 revolt is not started in single day. 1857 revolt started in not single month. There is a lot of years behind starting of 1857 revolt. Okay, British came to India in 1608. They started first colony in 1608. Right, step by step they started colonies all over India, and they started involving in the local politics, and they try to control the local kings. With the help of local kings, they try to control the trade of India, Indian trade, not only Indian trade but also Indian Ocean trade, and they try to control taxation policy. And one more important thing is industrialization. This industrialization also created lot of changes in the world. Because of industrialization, they want more raw material. So to control raw material, they used kings. So many rulers revolted. We have political reasons, we have religious reasons, we have society reasons, we have military reasons, and etc. So we'll discuss the reasons in this. First, we'll start with political causes or political reasons. Political causes for 1857 revolt, right? This not start in one day, and Lord Dalhousie considered as primary responsible for the 1857 revolt. Lord Dalhousie. Lord Dalhousie came to India in 1848, and he was worked as Governor General up to 1856. Right, he was a primary responsible for the 1857 revolt. Right, in 1848, he introduced doctrine of lapse. Doctrine of lapse. If any local king had no natural son, the dynasty will be captured by the British. Okay, some kings who is having no sons, they lost the kingdom. Okay, he captured so many territories. I'll give few examples. In 1848, Satara. In 1848, he captured Satara because Satara king Appa Sahib had no male child. And 1849, Sambalpur. 1850, Bhagat. 1852, Udaipur. And 1853, Jhansi king Gangadhar Rao and his son Damodar Rao was killed in a conspiracy. So British here, especially Lord Dalhousie, he wants to capture Jhansi, but Lakshmi Bai revolted, but finally she lost, and she got pension. She got pension from the British, and in 1854, British captured Nagpur under the policy of doctrine of lapse, and Dalhousie captured Punjab. Right, that was a lost area which was captured under the war, through the war. Punjab was a lost territory which was captured under war. Right, and one more point. Lord Dalhousie used maladministration and captured Awadh. Right, Awadh king is Wajid Ali Shah. Right, Wajid Ali Shah went to Calcutta as a pensioner. Wajid Ali Shah died in Calcutta because of heartbreak. He continuously thinking about I lost Awadh. He lost the life. He lost the life, and he died because of heartbreak. When revolt was started, immediately Begum Hazrat Mahal, the widow of Wajid Ali Shah, joined in the revolt. And we already say that Jhansi, right, Gangadhar Rao and Damodar Rao was died in a conspiracy. So Lakshmi Bai joined in the revolt because she needed Jhansi. To get back the Jhansi, she joined in the revolt. And Dalhousie stopped paying the pension. Dalhousie stopped paying the pension to many princely states and who is having no male sons. Right? For example, Nana Saheb II, the son of Baji Rao II, adapted son of Baji Rao II, right? Adapted son. Baji Rao II was the last Peshwa. Right? In 1818, Lord Hastings defeated Baji Rao II and he was sent to Bitur as a pensioner. He got 8 lakhs pension. He got 8 lakhs pension per annum, but he is having no male child. So under this policy, Dalhousie stopped paying pension to Nana Saheb too. So when revolt was started, Nana Saheb to join in the revolt. Nana Saheb to join in the revolt, and Bahadur Shah too declared as last Mughal emperor. And from Bahadur Shah too, he captured a Red Fort. He captured Red Fort, and and his family was shifted to Qutub Minar area, right? Okay, followers and supporters of Bahadur Shah too voluntarily joined in the revolt. Nana Sahib too joined in the revolt. Begum Hazrat Mahal joined in the revolt. Lakshmi Bai joined in the revolt. Right, these are one of the political reasons of the 1857 revolt and social-religious causes in the society. In the religious matters, we face so many troubles. Britishers try to control the Indian society. That's why Indians voluntarily join in the revolt. I'll give some examples. Right, British introduced some acts. Lord Wellesley, Lord Wellesley, Lord Wellesley Infanticide Abolition Act. Here introduced Infanticide Abolition Act. Lord Wellesley abolished infanticides or Infanticides Abolition Act. And in 1829, Lord William Bentinck introduced Sati Abolition Act. Sati Abolition Act. Majority conservatives, traditional people rejected Sati Abolition Act. We need Sati system. From centuries, we are following Sati system. Who is British to involve in our culture? Who is British involved in our society? So they revolted. They revolt against the British. And in 1833, Britain Parliament brought Slavery Abolition Act. Slavery Abolition Act. Right, this act also imposed ban, right, a ban on slavery. So they thought that this was completely against Hinduism. In Rigveda, they mentioned Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya get free services from the Shudra. It means slavery only. They are abolishing slavery means they are destroying Hinduism, Hinduism, attacking on Hinduism. So people who wants to continue Hinduism voluntarily join in the revolt. And Lord Hardinge introduced human sacrifice, abolition act. This also against to conservatives who want to protect their culture, right? And in 1850, Lexi Locks Act was introduced. If any person convert into Christianity, they will not lose their father's property. That just they are converting into other religion. That is not the problem with parents' property. They can inherit the property of parents. It means they are intentionally encouraging religious conversions. According to Dharma Shastras, if anyone convert into other religions, they lose property rights of their parents. They are not eligible to collect the property rights. They refuse to collect the property right. They are unable to get the property But these Lexi Locks Act allowed Indians, allowed any people to convert into other religion. They can inherit the property. They can inherit the property. And Untouchability Removal Act, Widow Remarriage Act, these all created tensions among the conservative. They want to destroy Hinduism. That's why they introduced these systems, these acts. So conservatives attacked on these British officials, and they, when 1857 revolt was started, immediately these conservatives, traditional people who want to protect their Hindu culture, they joined in the revolt. And 1813 Charter Act, 1813 Charter Act allowed Christian missionaries to promote Christianity. They can promote Christianity officially. 1813 Charter Act allowed Christian missionaries to propagate Christianity. These Christian missionaries went to nearby temple area or nearby mosque, right? And they encouraged conversions. They encouraged conversion. They went to each and every corner of India. They went to each and every area of India. Even they went to tribal areas, right? Tribal people also, some people revolted against Christian missionaries. To destroy Christian missionary activities, people voluntarily joined in the revolt. British introduced acts related to society, religion, one of the reason for the traditional people to join in the revolt. And we'll see the economic causes. India is a mother of cotton. Total world imported clothes from India. Okay, in Indus Valley we discussed from Meluha. From Meluha we imported Sindhan. It means Meluha means Indus Valley civilization. This information was discussed in Mesopotamian inscriptions. Mesopotamians imported cotton from India, textile from India. Right, India is son of cotton. Right, in industrialization, most successful industry is textile industry. Textile industry need cotton. Textile industry need indigo. Industrialization boon to British, ban to Indians. Boon to British, ban to Indians. Right, from 1600 to 1750, British use putting out system. Right, first they gave just advances. And collected final goods. But after success of industrial revolution, they started controlling Indian administration, Indian Indian taxation policy. Right, one more thing, in industry, most successful industry is textile industry. They need more raw material. That's why, right, they encouraged unfair trade policy. And one more thing, Farooq Siyar gave free trade farmana. As per free trade farmana, in Bengal, Bihar, Orissa, British encouraged free trade. Instead of enjoying free trade, they have to pay 10,000 rupees to Farooq Siyar. In Bengal, Bihar, Orissa, in these three states, they will not pay single rupees to local king as a trade tax. Right? Because they are paying 10,000. Like that, many kings gave trade benefits. And they imposed heavy taxes on Indians. And 1813 Charter Act. 1813 Charter Act destroyed Indian industries. From 1600 to 1813, we have only English East India Company or British East India Company. Right? up to 1813 Charter Act. In 1813 Charter Act, they open the gates to every company that except tea, except China trade, except China trade, right? Except these two trade, East India Company had monopoly. Right? India famous for textiles. Here, textiles open for everyone. Okay, when East India Company control the trade, we can easily get the cotton because only one company, so they confine to city. Okay, they purchase cotton in the city, but when they open the gates, hundreds of companies came to India, so raw material demand was increased, so we unable to get the raw material. So these many companies went to one by one, went to village area, tribal area to collect the raw material. Indians unable to get the raw material, so Indian industry started collapsing. Okay, handicrafts industries. At that period, we have only handicraft, not mission made. Okay, handicraft only. India was the industry of world. Nowadays, we are having China. That China is called as industry of the world. Every product nowadays we are using so many products. For example, Apple iPhone that was belonged to America but manufactured in China. We are using laptops that was different countries but manufactured in China only. Right? China is the industry to the world nowadays. Like that, during the before British, India is the industry to every country. Right? Every country person come to India, collect the collect the final goods. But British destroyed the traditional Indian economy. British destroyed the traditional handicraft industry. Right, because of this 1813 Charter Act, Indian industry started declining, started destructing. Right, so and unfair trade policy. If Indians want to purchase, they need to pay heavy duties. If British wants to purchase raw material, no duties, no taxes, no taxes. And one more thing, which destroyed is Indian railways. In 1853, British Dalhousie introduced a first railway line between Bombay to Thane. Bombay to Thane. Before introduction of trains or railways, before introduction of trains or railways, we use bullock carts. We use bullock carts. Okay, bullock cart speed is very less. So they need more time to transport cotton. That's why Indians get raw material. When they introduce the trains, 3 months, 4 months of transportation time period just reduced to 1 week or 2 days or 3 days or within 1 week. For example, cotton cultivated in Bhopal. For example, cotton cultivated in Bhopal. And from Bhopal to they sent to Bombay because Bombay had a shipyard. From Bombay, through ships they sent to London. Right? They started at Bhopal by bullock cart. Okay, every day that person should eat something, and he need to cook the food, and he need to feed the bulls. Right? Up to afternoon he will walk. Okay, after when afternoon was started, so he will stop that that bullock cart at nearby trees or nearby village area. They will eat the food. They will give food to bulls, and after 1 hour they will start the walking, and by night time they will stop. Like that, from from Bhopal to Bombay, they will take minimum 1 month to 2 months time to transport the cotton. When they introduce the train, when they introduce the train services, okay, easily within 3 or 4 days, they transported cotton from Bhopal to Bombay. 1 or 2 months journey reduced to 3 to 4 days. Very speedily, our raw material going to London, shifting to London. Okay, so Indians unable to get the raw material, and unemployment was increased because unemployment. Why unemployment? Okay, here industries collapse. So no industries means no employment. No employment. Another thing is British captured around 500 kingdoms. British captured around 500 kingdoms between 1757 to 1856. Battle of Plassey to about the 1856, they captured around 500 kingdoms, right? When they're capturing the kingdom, they are suspending or disband army. These soldiers became unemployed. When the revolt started, these soldiers joined in the revolt. The soldiers joined in the 1857 revolt. 1857 revolt. And every king is lavish person. Every king is supported arts, music, painting, dance, etc., etc. When British abolished 500 kingdoms or captured 500 kingdoms, these poets, singers, musicians, dancers, painters, everybody lose the job. So they became unemployed. If they got the kingdoms, they will get their own jobs. That's why they join in the revolt. And king is very lavish person. King regularly change clothes. Okay, today king wear a dress. In lifetime, he will not wear same dress. So every day, clothes manufacturer should manufacture the cloth. King regularly change the ornament. So ornament maker get the job. Shoemaker get the job, right? Like that, so many caste people, so many artisans get the job. But here they abolished 500 kingdoms. So many people who worked in the kingdom lost employment. So unemployment was increased. To get back their jobs, they need old kingdoms. That's why they voluntarily joined the revolt. Artisans voluntarily joined the revolt. And finally, Jamindars, some Jamindars like Kunwar Singh joined in the revolt because British introduced Jamindari system. In Jamindari system, every year they have to pay the tax, otherwise British kept the land. Okay, old Jamindar showed some mercy towards the peasants during famine, but new Jamindars never show the mercy. They forcefully collected, so people revolted. Jamindars also revolted. Jamindars also revolted, and we have a Raitwari system, we have a Mahalwari system. In these areas also people revolted, voluntarily joined. Jamindars revolted, artisans revolted. Right? These are the reasons for economic. And next, military causes in India. British maintained 2,32,000 Indian soldiers. 2,32,000 Indian soldiers and 45,000 European soldiers. 45,000 European soldiers. Okay, 6:1 ratio. For every six Indian soldiers, there is one European officer. One European officer. Right? For every 6 Indians, there is one British or European officer. Okay, in army, British never give respect to Indian soldiers. Never give respect to Indian soldiers. Indians called as Sipai, British called as, Europeans called as soldier. Both are doing same work. Okay, in same work, they have to use same title, same word. Why they are showing discrimination? Why they are showing discrimination? People revolted. People, Sipais or soldiers revolted. British showed discrimination in salary. In salary. Okay, and ranks, promotions. Okay, for example, Hyder Ali, a great Indian warrior who ruled Mysore. If Hyder Ali joined in Indian army, he will get highest promotion is Subedar. Subedar is the highest promotion reserved to Indians. If Hyder Ali, a great warrior, joined in British army also, he will get Subedar rank. Salary of Subedar is 60 to 70 rupees. 60 to 70 rupees. European soldier salary is 80 rupees. European soldier salary is 80 rupees. Okay, Subedar is the highest position. Right here, soldier, British soldier salary is 80 rupees, But Indian Subedar rank is 60 to 70 rupees based on their ability. Okay, they never give respect. They never support Indians. Always harass Indians. Always harass Indians in ranks, promotions, etc. etc. There's no discrimination. And one more thing, Christian missionaries went to cantonment area. In cantonment area, regularly they approached, they approached soldiers. If you convert into Christianity, will promote you as a general rank, lieutenant rank, brigadier rank, etc., etc. Like that, they brainwash soldiers, and we will recommend you to get more pension, more salary. Your salary will be increased. Your salary promotions will be increased. Please convert into Christianity. Okay, they try to brainwash Indian soldiers to convert into Christianity to get high salary, to get high ranks, right? That who people who rejected Christian missionaries, right? They joined in the revolt. Some soldiers having they accepted the British. Some people follow the reasons, right? But many people rejected Christian missionaries' activities in the cantonment area. And one more thing, in army they maintained caste regiments. Some regiments will not touch non-vegetarian food. Some sections will not touch non-vegetarian food. But in war, every person should work hardly. So they mixed bone powder. They mixed bone powder in chapati or wheat flour. Wheat flour. They mixed. People who ate this chapati flour or wheat flour, they they consume the food. They don't know. And we have another issue in 1856. Lord Canning, Lord Canning, right? He introduced General Service Enlistment Act. General Service Enlistment Act. As per this act, if you joined as a soldier, you have to work anywhere in the world. You have to work anywhere in the world. But for example, a war started in Iraq, a war started in Burma. You have to go to Burma, you have to go to Iraq, you have to go to South Africa, you have to go to Australia if war was started. According to Dharma Shastras, if anyone cross ocean, they lose the caste. They lose the caste. So soldiers requested British to not, we are not ready to go to abroad. If you give any work in India, will not cross ocean. But Lord Canning rejected. If you want a job or caste, some people demand, some people wants to protect their caste system, so they have to resign. He says that if you want caste or if you want a job, if you want a job, you need to go anywhere in the world. He did not accepted any exemptions. Everybody should work anywhere in the world. They will not pay extra travel allowance. They will not pay extra daily allowance. Daily allowance also. And finally, immediate cause of 1857 revolt, introduction of Enfield rifle. Introduction of Enfield rifle was the immediate cause of 1857 revolt, right? Enfield rifle was a new weapon. In that weapon, you have to use a cartridge. That cartridge cover was made up of fat of pig and cow. Cow is a sacred animal of Hindus. Pig is a hated animal of Muslims. So Hindus, Muslims refuse to use it because they have to bite with the teeth. They have to bite with the teeth. Right? Right? According to Dharma Shastras, you cannot touch cow. You cannot touch the cow. So Hindus rejected. Right? Muslims refused to touch the pig. So they refused. Hindus and Muslims refused to use Enfield rifle. but they created pressure. They started training also Ambala, Sialkot, etc., etc. In Barakpur regiment, 34th Native Infantry, 34th Native Infantry, 34th Native Infantry. Here Mangal Pandey, a Brahmin soldier, refused to use Enfield rifle. Refused to use Enfield rifle. His higher officer created pressure on Mangal Pandey, so he used Enfield rifle and killed his own officer. So on 8th April, 1857, Mangal Pandey was hanged. Right, this was the immediate cause. And introduction of Enfield rifle was the immediate cause of 1857 revolt. 1857 revolt, right? And movement. On 10th May 1857, revolt was started in Meerut. These are the main causes for 1857 revolt. Thank you.